Hey man, so here's my my Century 4. It's pretty similar to the Century 3 with maybe a few upgrades. I don't even really know what the upgrades are. I have the F130. It's just taller. So you turn it on, you get this screen, which pretty much you got. Then you get idle, and it blinks. So I've got the start stop button, I've got the up button, and I've got the down button, or high or low or whatever. So I hit the start. It's clicking idle, so I'll hit the start button, and that's where you can filter through the different programs and different speeds. Now, you always want to do that with the up key because the down key does something totally different, and don't even mess with it. So, you have program 1, 2, 3, 4, then you have speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the speeds are basically like set for you. So typically if I'm just warming up my kiln to get going with nothing in it, I'll hit speed 5 because that ramps it up the fastest and gets it to the speed I want. So after I get to speed 5, I'll hit start again, and then it gives me a temperature readout. And that's the temperature that you want it to get to, basically. And it's at 1050, so I like that. So I'll hit start again, and then it asks me hold. How long do I want to hold it for? I usually do 2 hours because when I'm working out here, I'll just, either change it, or when it goes off, I'll just restart it again. So it says hold 2 hours, great. If you like it, you press start, and then it says start, and you go yes. Okay, so then it starts. And now it's just gonna ramp up as fast as basically possible. Now, if you want to do your own program, you just stop that, and you get back to the idle screen, and then you get back to that speed 5 full whatever, and that's where you can toggle through different programs. Now, if you want to make your own program, which I do, we'll just say program 1. You get on that, program 1, program 2, blah, 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 blah. I just want to show you what I'm doing. Just cycling through. Program 1, you press start, and then it says RA1. What do you want to ramp it to? That's 1050, and I like that, because that's what I want to ramp it to, just for this instance. And then, oh, excuse me, that last thing was how fast it ramps. It's 1050, blah, blah, blah an hour. So I always ramp it up fast on this one. But if you want to ramp, say, slower, you could do, I'm just going to bust through this real quick. There's so many settings on this. If you want to program 1, again, start. If you wanted to ramp it, say, 500 degrees an hour, you would just go down to 500 degrees. So the first one is always how long. The second one, or how fast. The second one is the degree that you want to stop at, which is 1050. Then I press hold. And then this is where you can start doing stuff that you want. Like, say I want to hold it there for 10 minutes. That's great. Like, say I'm about to strike something. I got 10 minutes there. I'll hit hold again, then ramp 2. I want to go up 500 degrees. Let's say 510 degrees an hour, whatever. And then I want to ramp up to 1200, say, to strike something. That's good. But then I only want to strike for 20 minutes, which I have set there. Or so, let's say I want to strike it for 10 minutes. Good. And then you can just, you can just keep going through. So you can basically set like let's see, 6 cycles, 7. Yeah, 7. So you can set 7 different parameters on that, each program. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 programs. So each of my programs are set to do different things typically, and I pretty much have it dialed in where I don't need to mess with it much. Like I'll have like, a basic striking kiln cycle. But like I said, you can just go through it and just program anything you want. Like program here again, program 1, ramp 1. I want to ramp it, slower. I want to ramp up only 1,000 degrees an hour, whatever. If you have to ramp up like a really big marble, you might want to ramp it up like 200 degrees an hour. It's all up to you. But the fun thing about this is you can do whatever you want. And then F, blah blah blah. I think I'm making this video too long to send, but I will try. And any questions you have, man, feel free to ask.